typical homeowner, myself and my wife, we discuss what is our next move to make our home more comfortable and more energy efficient.
This does not have to be accomplished this year or next year. We're looking at a long-term goal here.
Now the flooring can wait, kitchen cabinets. The heat pump is a priority because the cost of oil.
Okay.
You could save a lot of money with that heat pump.
Get some quotes on that.
In Atlantic Canada, we're seeing a huge trend of folks moving away from oil-based systems into heat pumps. They're more reliable, cleaner.
Heat pump is much less expensive to heat your home with than an oil furnace. Secondary benefit is the heat pump will give you cooling, so now you can have comfort in the winter and the summer. Also dehumidification, especially in the summer, spring and fall when it's important.
We do have forced hot air vents in our floor and that, so we're wondering if a central system would work in our home, or should we have a mini split ductless system?
The most popular form of heat pump that you'll see in Nova Scotia is what's called a mini split. They don't need any ductwork, and they give you heating and cooling in the room where they're located.
Ductless heat pumps are very easy to install. There's a big outcrop of companies that literally all they want to do is drill that little 2.5-inch hole in your wall, connect a ductless heat pump, and they're home by 4 o'clock. Where ducted systems do require a little bit more know-how, understanding airflow, static pressures, distribution to make sure that the homeowner is going to get the comfort that they're paying for in their home.
If you have the fortune of having a house with a central forced air system with an oil furnace, then you should seriously look at converting the oil furnace to a central heat pump. The beauty of a central heat pump is now the heating and cooling goes to all of the rooms in the house. These old oil furnaces had very high temperature rise. It's not warm, it's hot. The heat pump, the air coming out of it is warm, it's not hot. So you need more airflow to get the same heat. The question is, can the existing ductwork carry the higher level of airflow? So we went down to the furnace.
Nice big return ductwork.
One lead coming off the top.
And then we measured the airflow and pressure in the ductwork, figured out that it was moving around 800 CFM, which is enough for a 2-ton heat pump, which is a little small for this house. From a heating point of view, 3-ton heat pump would be exactly the right size. You measure the supply pressure pushing out of the furnace, you measure the return pressure, and then you replace the filter on the furnace with an airflow grid. So using the pressure and airflow measurements that we got, turns out we can move almost 1200 CFM, which is good enough for a 3-ton heat pump, which is the right size for this house.
Some contractors told us that the ducts had to be resized and maybe hauled out and revamped or even cleaned.
Sometimes being maybe the second or third contractor to visit a homeowner, they tell me automatically that a ducted heat pump is not the right solution for them because another contractor may have condemned their existing ductwork or distribution system, where after review, you can easily show them that their ductwork system is perfect and it may be the better choice for them.
After getting a bunch of quotes, there's one thing I noticed: not all contractors are the same.
So the homeowner shared with me some of the other quotes that he received from other contractors. They were only going to put a 2-ton system in. They made assumptions on the ductwork, which is too small. As a contractor, we always want to make sure we're putting in the best system with the best installation. We're very confident that the system that we installed for this particular homeowner matches his needs and he's going to be happy for many years.
Well, I didn't realize how much more comfortable it would be compared to burning oil and having a furnace, because the furnace will come on and the heat will go right on up and then it would cool off. So I don't have that fluctuation now.
The new higher efficiency system is going to produce air at a lower temperature than your combustible fuel, so it may...
If you can take the time to learn how to sell and install central heat pumps on existing forced air, that puts you in a different class. It differentiates you from everyone else. Airflow measurement improves quoting accuracy, sets contractors apart from competition, allows use of existing distribution systems, saves time and money. You're going to have extra instruments that you're going to have. It's going to take more staff time. But at the end of the day, you will differentiate yourself from other contractors, and you will be able to offer the homeowner just the solution that they need.